The 5 features of gout and secret tips to help your problem. Gout problems and easy solutions. Gout or gouty arthritis is common among older individuals, especially men more than women. But what exactly is gout? In this 4th video in the series of the Secrets of Arthritis, you'll discover the 5 features of gout and secret tips to help your problem. Before then, don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you're enjoying the other videos in this series, and then please click the grey bell icon to be notified of future videos being uploaded to the Natural Health Guys channel. Number 1. What is gout? Gout is an arthritic condition that can cause severe pain. You, or someone you know, may be one of the many unfortunate souls who suffer with gout problems and are looking for some simple and practical solutions to relieve the regularity of attacks and the severity of the pain. Gout has the following characteristics. 1. It occurs as a consequence of the accumulation of uric acid crystal deposits in your joints. 2. When the levels of uric acid in the body is persistently very high, uric acid crystals form in the joints and cause almost unbearable pain. 3. Gout is diagnosed through a blood test that measures the amount of uric acid in the blood. 4. An X-ray can be performed to determine the severity of the gout to the joints. Number 2. What causes gout? Gout usually develops as a consequence of your lifestyle and diet. This condition can be caused by overindulging in purine-rich foods, such as eating high volumes of meat, including pork, bacon, beef and lamb, and drinking too much beer. Other alcohol consumption, obesity, and old age can also contribute to gout. Number 3. What are the symptoms? The symptoms seem to be fairly common amongst sufferers, as follows. 1. Gout attacks usually occur at night or early morning. 2. There is a significant visible swelling and redness of the joints, a sense of tenderness, and a sharp pain in the affected areas. 3. The most common signs of gout are pain, swelling, tenderness and redness in the smaller joints. 4. Gout will first attack the joints of the toes and fingers and will work its way up to the wrists, ankles, knees, etc. 5. Gouty arthritis can take months or years to develop and isn't relieved easily. 6. It can hasten the deterioration of joints. Number 4. Traditional treatments for gout. Medical practitioners may prescribe corticosteroids to relieve the pain of a gout attack. Anti-inflammatory medications like ibuprofen are also prescribed to alleviate the acute pain and inflammation. Note: 1. Aspirin shouldn't be taken at all, as it tends to increase the blood uric acid levels. Note: 2. Medications to lower uric acid levels are also often prescribed. But the main disadvantages of uric acid medications are their side effects, as prolonged intake of such medications can be detrimental to the body, especially the kidneys and liver. Number 5. Natural treatments to deal with the symptoms of gout. Instead of managing uric acid levels with medications, you can choose a diet and lifestyle to prevent and manage the problem. Here are a few natural treatments listed below. 1. Diet. Avoid eating purine-rich foods such as fatty meats, and cut out, or at least, significantly reduce drinking alcoholic beverages. They contribute to your uric acid accumulation, so eliminate or reduce them as much as possible. Instead, add foods rich in potassium and vitamin C, such as bananas and citrus fruits, to help relieve inflammation. Potassium and vitamin C lowers uric acid levels and helps prevent inflammation and pain during gout attacks. Eat raw fruits and vegetables as they have a neutralizing effect against uric acid. When experiencing a gout attack, some people find eating a handful of cherries or a bowl of green vegetables helpful in relieving pain. 2. Keep hydrated, drink lots of water. Hydration is a simple way to assist in relieving and overcoming gout. Drink enough water to keep the body hydrated, and this will help dilute uric acid levels and help flush them out of the body through your urine. This doesn't mean drinking beer or coffee. And if you smoke, it would be wise to give that up too. These vices contain chemical substances that can increase the production of uric acid in the blood. 3. Exercise. Exercise can prevent future gout attacks by normalizing insulin levels that in turn normalize blood uric acid levels. Exercise also improves circulation and increases a healthy supply of blood to the joints. 4. Hot and cold therapy. If you have a gout attack, place an ice pack over the affected area for a couple of minutes. The coldness will numb the senses and ease the pain for a while. Usually when inflammation is a problem, cold is the answer for reducing swelling. However, some patients prefer the soothing warmth instead. If this is you, try placing a hot towel over the affected area. Whichever method is more effective depends on the affected person. However, here are 2 tips that very few people, including health practitioners and your local doctor, know about that deal with the root cause of gout, and are worth exploring further. Tip number 1. The hot and cold therapy gives a clue as to the root cause of gout and all of the other arthritic conditions highlighted in this series of the Secrets of Arthritis. Chronic inflammation is rampant in most people, owing to the processed and ultra-processed foods we consume, as this puts out of balance our omega-6 to omega-3 fatty acids ratio. Omega-6 fatty acids are inflammatory, whilst omega-3 fatty acids are anti-inflammatory. Both types of omegas, referred to as essential fatty acids, because we can only obtain them from our diet, play important roles in ensuring that our cellular health remains in balance. The problem is that, via our diet, we have far too much omega-6 inflammatory fatty acids in our body, meaning that every single cell is adversely affected, including your bones, joints and muscles. A simple blood test and an effective, but easy strategy to implement, could help significantly reduce the number of gout attacks and subsequent pain and discomfort. Tip number 2. When you consider that, as mentioned earlier, gout is diagnosed through a blood test that measures the amount of uric acid in the blood, why is it that a simple blood test to measure your omega-6 to omega-3 fatty acid ratio is not taken at the same time, to help you and your health practitioner to formulate an effective plan to attack your gout problem without the application of harmful medication? All it takes is a simple question. Conclusion. Gout is one of those conditions that can be prevented through a healthy diet and lifestyle, as follows. 1. It can be easily managed and relieved without relying on synthetic medications that create adverse side effects for the rest of your life. 2. Knowing what food to eat and, more importantly, what not to eat to prevent gout is the key to managing and reducing the incidence of gout attacks. 3. As highlighted in the tip above, significantly reduce your consumption of processed foods, the omega-6 fatty acids, including takeaways, microwave food, fast food, sweets, cakes and chocolates, including fizzy drinks, and replace with fruit and vegetables and oily fish such as wild salmon, sardines, anchovies and mackerel to increase your omega-3 fatty acids intake. 4. As the saying goes, prevention is always better than cure. The Secrets of Arthritis video series is continued in the next video, which looks at arthritis pain management and how to effectively apply it. We hope you found this video, the 5 features of gout and secret tips to help your problem, helpful and of interest, so please feel free to share with people you think will also find this video worth watching. To get more videos like this one, why not become an exclusive subscriber of this channel? By clicking on the subscribe button in the bottom right corner of this video, and then click the grey bell icon to ensure you get notified of when the next video is uploaded. Finally, here's to helping you and anyone else you know to overcome gout attacks and the related suffering. Thanks for watching.